Hi guys, welcome to Nerd Bites, and this is going to be my spoiler review for episode 4, season 6 of Game of Thrones. Now, of course, there will be spoilers throughout this because I can't really not do spoilers when I'm talking about it, so make sure you go and see the episode first. Before we begin, X-Men Apocalypse, for anyone that's interested, I will be reviewing it, but it will come a few days late because I'm going away when it comes out later this week, getting married. I'm busy getting married and whatnot, so I will be reviewing it, but it will be a few days late, so make sure you keep a lookout for it. It will be coming. Also, any news or trailers or anything like that that comes in the next few days, I won't be able to do a video on again because I'm busy, so I will do them when I get back if I get chance. So, episode 4, kind of a up and down kind of episode. It wasn't a bad episode, but you know, not that much happened really. I like seeing Jon in his Stark armor. He hasn't left Winterfell, which made it look like he did in the last episode, but he hasn't left Winterfell, and then he has a little bit of altercation with his mate and everything, saying why are you leaving, this kind of stuff, and he's saying, well, I was killed, so you know, why would I trust anyone, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was cool seeing him in the Stark armor. Sansa, Brienne and Pod reach Castle Black, and then they come in and get off their horses, and she turns around and there's Jon. And this is probably my favourite moment of the episode, to be honest. It was really alright at the start of the episode, but it was my favourite moment because that reuniting of these two guys, the two characters that haven't seen each other in so long, all this stuff has happened, and finally they see each other again. It was just a really, really touching moment. And of course we've got Sansa and Jon talking a little bit, and she wants to go back to Winterfell and fight, but obviously he doesn't want to because he's done with fighting, all this kind of stuff, and it's back and forth trying to persuade Jon to go to Winterfell. Tyrion and everybody in that clan, he strikes a deal with their enemies to not get rid of slavery altogether, but get rid of it slowly over 7 years. Again, he has people on this side, he doesn't agree, Grey Worm doesn't agree with him and all this kind of stuff, but they kind of stand aside because he's the advisor to Daenerys while she's not there. Again, more build up, but you know, anytime that Tyrion's on screen, it doesn't matter what goes on, I'm enjoying it because Peter Dinklage is a great actor. We get a bit more with Marjorie this week. She's brought to the High Sparrow. They have a little bit of a conversation, and you find out a little bit more about him and his past, and then she gets to see her brother. It was in a complete sorry state, and he just wants everything to stop. So I don't know what she's going to do here, whether she's going to confess to get things to stop, I don't know, but you know, he's a really broken man at the moment. Cersei and Jaime, nothing, again, they're just kind of plotting again to overthrow the High Sparrow, and they've won the support of the High Council and everything. They're all teamed up and everything. They're going to try and, you know, take on with an army and everything and destroy everything. There's going to be casualties. So again, it's building towards this fight that's eventually going to come to a head, I assume, at the end of this season. Ramsay, again, being a dick, just with the peeling away with the apple. The apple's always an evil thing as far as a fruit is concerned. Whenever there's a guy with an apple, you know he's a bad guy. Just peeling away his apple. The Wilding girl gets shown in. They have a little conversation. She's kind of jumps on top of him. She's trying to get the knife all the time when he doesn't notice, and then he decides to kill her because he obviously knows everything about her helping with the kid, Bran and Rickon and everything. So he stabs her in the neck, and she's now dead. So that's the major death for this week. Littlefinger's back. I quite enjoy Littlefinger. I think he's a really cool character. He's gone to see Jon Arryn, and by the looks of it, they're going to be helping Sansa and Jon and everyone. So hopefully those are going to be all teaming up to go against Winterfell. That seems like what's going to happen. I don't know. Theon makes it back to Pike, and he has an argument with his sister as well. She's really pissed off with him and all this kind of stuff. I think he's like a pathetic man and all this kind of stuff. She said, what do you want? He basically says, I want you to lead and I want me to help and this kind of stuff. You get that little moment with him, but she's a very hard woman, just like her dad was, and she doesn't like the fact that he's a broken man. One of the things I quite liked was that Jon ends up getting a note from Ramsay basically saying that you need to come and fight, otherwise I'm going to come up there and destroy all of you. I have Rickon, I have his dead direwolf, and if you don't return my bride to me, I'll make sure she's rated, all this kind of stuff, and I'll kill you and all this kind of stuff. Basically to the point where now that he agrees with Sansa, we have to go back there. The Boltons have about 5,000 men, and Jon has about 2,000 wildlings to his name. So hopefully with this Jon Arryn and Littlefinger, it's all going to come together and it's going to be awesome. Daenerys, it ends with her this week. She's brought before the Dothraki leaders, or the men. They talk back and forth and everything while it's kind of this centre area and everything. They're all sitting there in a circle and she's talking back and forth. She's being very confident, very brash, and you knew she's planning something, because obviously beforehand you see it. And she's standing there with little fire pits, and then she decides to knock them over and kill them all, just burn the entire building down. They can't get out because it's locked out and everything because of Jorah and they've managed to find her and all this kind of stuff, and they're burning the thing down. Obviously she won't die because she's obviously Mother of Dragons, she won't die. All of them being burnt alive, and then obviously as soon as it's all destroyed, she walks outside, obviously with nothing on completely, obviously not burnt and not dying. All of the other Dothraki people see this carnage and what she's done, and they all bend the knee to her, which I didn't see coming, to be honest. It was a little bit of a shock. I thought she'd be stuck there for a little bit longer, but by the looks of it now that they've all kind of accepted her as the leader, is that a massive army? Is that something she can take back with her, and now she can go to Westeros? But there's more possibilities there now, and again, I'm glad that this kind of happened, because Daenerys' story was starting to get a bit boring for me, but this has brought it back up again, so not too bad. Overall, not a bad episode. A couple of things, we didn't get a Bran flashback. Kind of looking forward to seeing that, but we didn't get that at all. But overall, not too bad of an episode. So that's what I thought of episode 4, season 6 of Game of Thrones. What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments or send me an email. You can also find me in the various social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and moviepilot.com. Just type in Nerdbytes anywhere and I'm sure you'll find me. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. And of course, keep it nerdy.